Guys, I love performance cars and I love electric cars. That's why I love the Xiaomi SU7. But I have watched a few videos from people reviewing this car, the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra. They've been saying they think it's got too much power. It's irresponsible. And they've also, Chinese media have been saying this. Insurance is nearly impossible to get for this vehicle. That was before, the latest accident, which was kind of crazy and unfortunate, and rest in peace to the people who were involved. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. So I'm sure you've heard of the channel Wheels Boy. If you haven't, he does videos on them. There's a number of different Chinese YouTubers, not Chinese people themselves, but YouTubers in China doing videos on cars in China. Now we have Mark here, who he actually lives in China, and Mark does videos for the channel here. So if you want to see any of his views, his reviews, I'll put some links in the description below to the videos we have on the channel here. But Mark has not yet tested the SU7 Ultra. Hopefully he will soon. And it's worth pointing out though, that SU7 owners are encountering massive insurance renewal costs and insurers who don't want to insure them. This is not just the SU7 Ultra. This is even the standard SU7. 1 year after its massive launch, this has been one of the most successful cars in the world. The Xiaomi SU7 is in the spotlight. Now, apparently, lots of owners, tens of thousands, in fact, hundreds of thousands, are looking at their car insurance renewal dates. And Chinese media is saying that many SU7 owners have taken to social media to share their experiences. Many of them are saying that either are not being offered renewal premiums, in other words, their insurance company saying we're not going to insure anymore, or their premiums have gone up enormously. One owner shared on social media that no insurance companies have said that they're going to renew with him. Upon contacting them, an insurance agent deleted them as a contact. The owner stated that they were advised to renew through official Xiaomi channels, as in contacted the company themselves to get insurance through them. Having made a claim in the past year, the owner received quotes exceeding apparently it's a lot of money in China, $1,400 US. To me, that sounds really low, but in China, that's high. The investigation, though, says Car News China revealed that while many Xiaomi SU7 owners reported renewal costs ranging from around $1,000, some of them have seen their premiums massively go up. And this issue is going to be much, much worse for the new Xiaomi SU7 Ultra, which has a lot more power than the base model. It actually has a total of 1,550 horsepower. It's going to do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 1.98 seconds. That's not with a rollout. Without a rollout, it does it 0 to 62 miles an hour in 1.98 seconds. So it's probably the fastest production car you can buy for less than a couple of $1 million. It does have some great brakes, but the non-SU7 Ultra also has a lot of power. It has not great brakes. In fact, the brakes have been shown to malfunction on a number of occasions, resulting in crashes. Now, in a not so amusing turn of events, the SU7 Ultra, which went on sale for $70,000 US, which means it's maybe the greatest performance bargain in history, it's already been involved in a pretty severe accident. 3 people were actually killed overnight. Now, I should actually mention before getting into this, Xiaomi, their deliveries of cars in March were staggering. They delivered nearly 30,000 cars of the SU7. There is huge demand for this car in China. It is immensely popular, but there has been a lot of accidents. A Xiaomi SU7 driving on a highway in Anhui, which is actually very close to Volkswagen Group's very large factory there, caught fire after accidentally hitting a highway guardrail, killing the 3 people in the car, according to reports by multiple local media. The accident occurred on the night of March 29th, and the vehicle's front was severely damaged. These reports were published. It shows the car basically incinerated. I mean, there's some of the body left, I guess, but yeah, I mean, the front wheels are gone. and the car was completely burnt out. It looks like the people who are sitting in the car couldn't get out. Now, as a result, Xiaomi's shares appeared to have reacted to this. At least anyway, the stock was down by 5%. And this was right before Xiaomi released their record sales numbers of just under 30,000 for the month of March, which is an amazing figure. Before this accident, the vehicle's NOA, which is Navigate on Autopilot function, was activated, and the car was driving at 116 kilometers an hour. So it appears as though people are saying in China, the car was driving on autopilot, and then it had this crash and these people were killed. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what people are claiming. Now, as far as I can tell, to be honest, Xiaomi SU7s are generally very safe cars. So pretty disappointing to see this happen. And it is worth mentioning, guys, that EV fires do occasionally happen. And really, the truth is, in a crash or an accident, you are less likely to see a battery fire if your battery is lithium iron phosphate. If you're driving at high speed and you have a crash, you can get battery fires. So it is possible. Thermal runaway does happen, but it is very, 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 very rare, and even I should say even more rare in cars with LFP batteries, which obviously the Xiaomi SU7 does not have. Now, will this damage Xiaomi as a brand in China or worldwide? No, absolutely not. I mean, this is an unfortunate accident, very, very unlucky. But the truth is, Xiaomi's EV brand is so strong right now. They have so many pre-orders. They're going incredibly well. Electric car sales in China are rocketing up, and Xiaomi is in huge, huge, huge demand. The SU7 Ultra, their performance car, we're probably going to see some high-speed crashes from that car. It's ridiculously powerful. Some people say too powerful. When I say probably going to see high-speed crashes, we are certainly going to see them. It's just a matter of time. Does this car have too much power? Is 1,550 horsepower in a basically family sedan? Is that too much? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comments. But getting back to the Xiaomi brand, I mean, the success of this car brand over the past 12 months has been truly remarkable. And I've got to give them credit, because companies like Lucid, and there's been many other companies that have tried. Evergrande, look how many hundreds of millions, look how many billions of dollars that they invested into their EV division, and nothing ever happened. So it's difficult to get EVs off the ground. It's difficult to launch an EV brand, and huge credit to Xiaomi for pulling this off. In spite of some pretty crazy accidents, they're still actually very, very good cars. Europe has 108 car factories, but so many of these are running at staggeringly low rates of productivity. I mean, they're putting out so few cars. Production at many of these factories has dropped by more than 70%, to the point where they're barely making cars, and they're so inefficient, they must be losing incredibly large sums of money. I just asked artificial intelligence, I said, who is the next company that's got a very high chance, likelihood, is probably the most likely to go bankrupt within a few years' time in Germany?